Hello, everyone, and welcome to the second part of our Topps Topps Finest 2025 case break. Today, we are going to be doing two quarter case breaks. So that means the first half is going to be two boxes. The second half is going to be two boxes. This break was split up into two rounds. So teams were drafted by the participants. The first round will be the first box of each quarter break, and the second round will be the second box of each quarter break. And that will basically, um, it'll change up who gets what depending on what box I'm opening at the time. I will be sure to inform you all when those particular cards are pulled. So, without further ado, we are going to go ahead and get started with our uh, A break from for today. Okay. Reminder, there are 60 cards per box, 6 packs, 10 cards per pack. Since there's so few, I'm going to go ahead and read them all out. In the first quarter of this break, every single top left pack had an auto in it. It seems to hold on to that pattern. All right, we've got a Riley Green common, Connor Norby, Devin Williams, Wyatt Langford, Cam Smith, and then right behind that, we have a Jackson Merrill out of 250. This one is going to San Diego. That's Raijoku. It is a common parallel. So the 250 is a purple refractor. Also, since we're not getting a ton of hits, doing one each, and I reset after the first bot, after each half, I'm going to go ahead and basically put everything up. Rhys Hines, Arrivals card, followed by a Rooksley Creators insert. Then a Chris Bryant. I believe this is an uncommon. Yep. And behind that, our first auto of the box, Cleveland player. It is Kyle Manzardo auto. It is his base finest auto. The Cleveland Guardians are going to Ken Griffey Jr. 24 collector. Congratulations on that one, Steve. Second pack. Well, good for you. And he just got stood up for a job interview. So, all right. That's his consolation. All right, Nick Kurtz, Caden Dana, Vlad Jr., Aaron Judge. Then we've got a Colt Keith. This is a checkerboard refractor. And Colt Keith is an uncommon. Behind that, Austin Riley, 200 for the common. So the 200 is the blue refractor. Going to the Atlanta Braves. Roscoe has the Braves in this break. In this half of this break. Behind that, we've got a Dick Fitz checkerboard auto. That is common. And then a Wyatt Langford Creators parallel out of 125. It looks like it's a purple refractor. So that is going to Texas. And that is Say Word. Jackson Chourio, this is a refractor. And a Jazz Chisholm uncommon. Relvis Martinez, Max Muncy, Drew Thorpe, Spencer Schwellenbach. There's a CJ Abrams uncommon checkerboard parallel. A Mookie Betts orange parallel out of 25. This is the common. That is going to the Dodgers, which is Giants fan. And him, Francisco Lindor for the Mets. This is out of 200. This is a rare. This is the Magenta Refractor. The New York Mets are going to SMH. Oh, I'm going to have to add a whole bunch more. Let's see. It's nice that we got a whole lot of space to show them off. Alrighty. Brooks Lee Arrivals. A Nacho Alvarez Jr. Refractor. That's an uncommon version. And then a Bryce Harper Uncommon. Apologies on the focus. Go. Paul Skeens, Byron Buxton, Shohei, Rhett Lauder, Kobe Mayo. Then those are all commons with a Bo Bichette, rare, followed by an Adele Amador checkerboard, a J-Rod Creators insert, a Drew Thorpe MLB debut insert, and a Luis Severino uncommon. All right, in the first 4 boxes, the auto was mostly in the top. So let's see if we... Nope, it's in the bottom pack, it looks like. Okay, Tomoyuki Sugano, Fernando Tatis Jr., L.A. De La Cruz, Gunnar Henderson, Luis Angel Acuna, Matt Chapman, rare. Then a Yu Darvish out of 200. This is an uncommon. So that's a purple. Yeah. Sorry, I'm looking at the board trying to sleeve it. It doesn't really work very well. So it's a purple refractor. Then a Cam Smith Arrivals insert. Another Wyatt Langford Creators. That one not numbered. And then a James Wood uncommon. Let's get to the auto real quick. Ooh, that one's got some color to it. Okay, Corbin Burns, Stephen Kwan, Hyun Kim, Pete Alonso, Manny Machado, then a Will Wagner checkerboard, a Kobe Mayo MLB debut, a Ted Williams. Yeah, I'm calling this Ted Williams even though Tony Gwynn's on it because it's talking about Ted Williams at the bottom, so that one's going to go to Boston. Ted Williams, Finest Timelines. Then a Tariq Skubal. And then our auto going to the Braves. That is a John Smoltz gold auto out of 50. Can't be upset with a Hall of Fame auto. Atlanta Braves are going to Roscoe. Who says I don't pull anything for you, huh? All right, that is it for the first half. Now it's going to go quick with 1 box per half. So give me a sec to clean up the cards that we just opened. Then I'll do a quick recap of the hits that we pulled from that particular box. And I can take a little bit of time to organize them by interest. So... All right. So from that first break, we got Jackson Merrill out of 250, Austin Riley out of 200, Yu Darvish out of 200, Francisco Lindor out of 200, and that's a rare. Mookie Betts out of 25, Wyatt Langford out of 125, Creators Insert, Kyle Manzardo base auto, and a John Smoltz gold auto. Just gonna move that over, label my box. This is 1A. Okay. Box number 2. Oh, actually, also need to do a quick sort on my team list. So I've got everybody alphabetical. Okay. Interesting. It doesn't seem like my comments are popping up on the screen on my phone. It's like, oh, it's very quiet. And lo and behold, Roscoe is chatting it up in the chat. Which I am not complaining. I appreciate action in the chat. It's very nice. Okay. So, first pack. This has been the only constant through my case thus far. This one has always had an auto. And it's maintaining its streak. All right. Caden Dana, Lad Jr., Aaron Judge, Mookie Betts, Ronald Acuna Jr., a Gleyber Torres, numbered out of 150. This is a rare. So the 150 cards are a sky blue refractor. This one's going to Detroit. And Rasaman has Detroit in this particular break. So y'all can see that? Okay. Nick York Arrivals insert. Ben Rice debut. Justin Verlander uncommon. And then another Detroit auto. This is a Dylan Dillinger auto. Double D. Finest autograph card. So, Detroit also going to Rasaman. Right, autos go in the middle. Pack 2. Roki Sasaki, Yordan Alvarez, Francisco Alvarez, Zach Wheeler, a Jace Young uncommon checkerboard parallel, a Ketel Marte purple checkerboard out of 150. This one's going to the Diamondbacks, which is Rijoku. So he's got that, plus the Merrill that we pulled earlier. Brian Reynolds, checkerboard. Another Texas Creators parallel. This one is out of 150. It looks to be blue, maybe. Texas, and this one is going to Electric Kool-Aid. This is Corey Seager. Jackson Merrill, refractor. And then a CJ Abrams, uncommon. Drew Thorpe, Spencer Schwellenbach, Paul Skeens, Byron Buxton, Shohei Ohtani. Ooh. Breaking it up on me. Everything's been in this pack for the rest of it. But this one looks special. All right, Ryan McMahon with the checkerboard. Lad Jr. with the Creators insert. Rhett Lauder with the MLB debut. And then Lawrence Butler. And our auto is Kansas City. Ooh! Lou Piniella. Out of 25. Rookie Cup Anniversary Autograph Card. Kansas City is Micho 45. If you are interested in passing on that card or selling it, I would be interested in it. I've been looking to add a Lou Piniella auto to my collection. He was, of course, the Mariners manager in the 90s. Fortunately, I haven't found too many manager cards with his autograph. All right, Rhett Lauder, Kobe Mayo, Riley Green, another auto. Whew. Scott Rowland out of 25. This one is going to the Reds, which is The Thickness. This one is out of 125. It is a purple finest autograph card. Brent Rooker, checkerboard, followed by a Rhett Lauder out of 99. This is a rare parallel, so the out of 99 is the blue refractor. Behind that, a Zach DeCenzo. Oh, and as I said, since he's going to The Thickness, Zach DeCenzo for Houston out of 350. That is a magenta refractor, and Houston is going to Fisher Sucks. Then we've got Thomas Sagasi Arrivals, Byron Buxton Refractor, and an Alex Bregman Uncommon. Just curious. Nope. Okay. Connor Norby. Oh, there's a bit of a trim stick in there. All right, Connor Norby, Devin Williams, Wyatt Langford, Cam Smith, Nick Kurtz, Kobe Mayo Rare, Freddie Peralta Checkerboard, Roki Sasaki Creators, Kumar Rocker Debut, and Mark Vientos Uncommon. Sung Kim, Pete Alonso, Manny Machado, Orelvis Martinez, Max Muncy, a Rhett Lauder Rare, and that a Kobe Mayo for out of 325. It's a bookend out of 325. So that is the Sky Blue Refractor. Baltimore is going to say word. A Aaron Judge Finest Timelines, Jacob Wilson Arrivals, and a Francisco Lindor Uncommon. That is it for break A. Give me a sec to move these things out of the way, and I will do a quick recap. And then we'll move on to break B. Let me see. All right, from that box, we got a Zach DeZenzo Magenta Refractor out of 350, Kobe Mayo Sky Blue out of 325, Ketel Marte Purple Checkerboard Refractor out of 150, Gleyber Torres Blue Refractor out of 150, Corey Seager Creators out of 150, I believe it's a blue, Rhett Lauder Blue Refractor out of 99, a Dylan Dillinger Base Auto, a Scott Rowland Auto out of 125 Purple, and then a Lou Piniella Rookie Cup Anniversary Autograph card out of 25. So, just like last time, give me a quick sec to switch everything over. I need to label my finest boxes so I make sure the right cards are going to the right people. So that one is 2A. And then I need to switch over to my checklist for break B. So the range. All right. First box. Definitely think that box has been the highlight of this setup. And actually, give me a sec. I need to get a handful more top loaders since I'm top loading all the everything that's numbered instead of just the ones that are numbered under 100, like I usually do. Okay. And this looks to be my first strikeout on the top left pack. All right. Chase Dollander, Pete Crow Armstrong, Tomoyuki Sugano, Fernando Tatis Jr., Ellie De La Cruz, Hunter Green Rare, a Gunnar Henderson out of 300, That is an uncommon, which I believe makes this a magenta refractor. Baltimore in this break is going to Electric Kool-Aid. Spencer Schwellenbach, MLB debut. Adele Amador, Arrivals, and a Luis Angel Acuna. Hey, Gunnar Henderson, Luis Angel Acuna, Corbin Burns, Stephen Kwan, Hyesung Kim, a Garrett Cole, Checkerboard Refractor, Jackson Chourio, Creators, insert, then a Hyesung Kim green MLB debut. This one is out of 75, going to the Los Angeles Dodgers, which is Jay Flizzle. Jordan Lawler uncommon. Oh. And then we have a Cincinnati Rhys Hines auto. This one is numbered out of 150. So Cincinnati is going to Electric Kool-Aid. Nice little rookie auto right there. Pete Alonso, Manny Machado, Orelvis Martinez, Max Muncy, Trey Turner, checkerboard refractor. A Juan Soto, blue checkerboard refractor out of 75. This one's going to the Mets, which is Giants fan for this break, this part of the break. Following that up with a Zach Wheeler out of 325. Makes this a sky blue refractor. This is for the Phillies. Phillies were selected also by Giants fan. Behind that, a Brooks Lee MLB debut insert, Colton Cowser refractor, and an Ezequiel Tovar uncommon. Hey, Drew Thorpe, Paul Skeens, Spencer Schwellenbach, Byron Buxton, Shohei Ohtani, Brandon Nimmo Rare, Tyler Locklear, checkerboard refractor. Hey Roscoe, just send me a DM in the Discord to remind me to get you a photo of that card. James Wood, Arrivals, Yoshinobu Yamamoto, Creators, and a Sandy Alcantara uncommon. Rhett Lauder, Kobe Mayo, Riley Green, Connor Norby, Devin Williams. Just a sec. I'm gonna move that one to the back. A Christian Campbell magenta refractor at a 350 going to Boston. Who has Boston? That would be Skylar has Boston in this break in the first half. Rhys Hines MLB debut. Drake Baldwin MLB debut. Then a Max Fried refractor. Then we have a green auto for the Cubs. This is an Aramis Ramirez finest auto out of 75. Going to the Cubbies, which is Golden Sombreros. Wyatt Langford, Cam Smith, Nick Kurtz, Caden Dana, Kumar Rocker with the checkerboard refractor. Keep wanting to call them prism refractors. Giancarlo Stanton, purple checkerboard refractor out of 99. Corbin Carroll checkerboard refractor. An Ichiro, finest timelines. A Mookie Betts refractor. And a Cal Raleigh uncommon. So, as we did before, give me a quick sec to organize these, and then we will do a quick recap of the first box. Hey, Christian Campbell, Magenta Refractor out of 350. Zach Wheeler, Sky Blue Refractor out of 325. Gunnar Henderson, Magenta Refractor out of 300. Giancarlo Stanton, Purple Checkerboard Refractor out of 99. Juan Soto, Blue Checkerboard Refractor out of 75. Hyun-Sung Kim, MLB Debut, Green Refractor out of 75. Rhys Hines, Blue Refractor, Sky Blue Refractor out of 150 auto. And then an Aramis Ramirez Green Refractor auto out of 75. And as with the last one, give me a sec to get everything organized and in its own box so that I do not lose track of these cards when it comes time to sort and everybody gets what they paid for. Done. Box number 2. A quick sort of my tracking table. And we are ready to rip our last box of the case. As per usual, everyone, thank you for joining me on this delightful adventure through baseball cards. Oop. Just a sec, there is a big relic there. I need my thick card. Sleeves. Alright. Can't immediately. I don't think I've got a top loader that's big enough to fit it, so I'm just going to have to sleeve it up, and then I will look for one after. Alright. Eli De La Cruz, followed by Jose Ramirez, Magenta Refractor, out of 300. I'm going to Cleveland, which is Wax Moronic. Then, Juan Soto, Creators. Bryce Harper, Creators. Oh, focus up, bud. Come on. Brooks Lee, Uncommon. And then behind that, we have a Topps Finest Autograph. It's a sticker auto. This is the Finest Rookie Autograph Relic for Nacho Alvarez Jr. And it is out of 299. This one is going to Atlanta, which is Harry Man and Runt. I did not realize there were relics in this set. Otherwise, I would have made sure to have enough to make sure that I had all of the supplies I needed for it. All right, Gunnar Henderson, Luis Angel Acuna, Corbin Burns, Stephen Kwan, MJ Melendez with the rare checkerboard, a Gleyber Torres purple checkerboard. This is out of 75 because it is a rare card. And Detroit is going to Jones in this break. Austin Riley with the checkerboard. Tomoyuki Sugano debut insert. A Matt Shaw refractor and a Rafael Devers uncommon. Martin, you are... Let's see, where are you? New York Yankees. Where is Martin on my list? I'll figure it out later. Okay. Austin Riley, Ryan McMahon, Freddie Peralta, Ryan Reynolds, a Mike Trout checkerboard refractor, a Mason Wynn blue refractor out of 200. So we'll check that. It is a blue refractor. And St. Louis is going to Capo. Behind that, we have a Francisco Lindor Sky Blue Refractor out of 250. New York Mets in this break are going to Birdsman 129. I believe it's his first break with me, so congrats on that hit. Luis Angel Acuna, MLB debut. Jarren Duran Refractor, and a Sonny Gray Rare. Josh Young, Chase Dollander, Pete Crow Armstrong, Tomoyuki Sugano, Fernando Tatis Jr., Shohei Ohtani with the rare, Mason Wynn checkerboard, a Spencer Schwellenbach Arrivals insert, another Spencer Schwellenbach Arrivals insert, but this one appears to be a purple refractor out of 125. As we stated previously, the Braves are going to Harry Mann and Runt in this box. And then a Chase Dollander uncommon. Let me just, yep. Brent Rooker, Jace Young, Jose Ramirez, Jose Altuve, Mason Wynn, Jose Altuve checkerboard refractor, Orelvis Martinez Arrivals, Aaron Judge Creators, Shane Bieber uncommon, and then our last auto is a Spencer Steer auto out of 125. It is a purple refractor of the finest autographs variety. Cincinnati is going to Electric Kool-Aid. Took them in both halves and hit in both boxes. All right, last pack. Adele Amador, Dick Fitz, Jackson Holiday, Junior Caminero, Mike Trout, Byron Buxton rare, a Freddie Freeman purple refractor out of 250. Going to the Dodgers, which will be Toro. It's a PC hit for him. Not the one he's looking for, but still a PC hit. Trey Turner, Creators. Connor Norby, MLB debut. And a Vinny Pasquantino, uncommon. So, one last run through, and we will be done. So, just want to give these the appropriate order, so we're counting down instead of counting up, which I do on occasion. All right. From that box, we got a Jose Ramirez magenta refractor out of 300. Francisco Lindor sky blue refractor out of 250. Freddie Freeman purple refractor out of 250. Mason Wynn blue refractor out of 200. Gleyber Torres purple checkerboard refractor out of 75. Spencer Schwellenbach purple refractor out of 125 of the Arrivals insert. Spencer Steer purple refractor auto out of 125, and then a relic auto of Nacho Alvarez out of 299. All right, everybody, thank you for your time, and I will go ahead and wrap up, and I will see y'all next month for, what are we doing next month? We're doing Bowman Chrome, and we've also got a Topps Archives Through the Years break coming up. All right, have a great day. Bye.